Hey there, and welcome. Today we're going to tackle a word that's going to make you sound super smart and precise in English. Caveat. Now I know it looks a little tricky, but trust me, in the next couple minutes, you'll be using it like you've known it forever. So let's just jump right in with an example.
Okay, so imagine you walk by a shop and see this sign. Pretty great, right? Who doesn't want free ice cream? It sounds like the perfect deal. But you know that little voice in your head? The one that's asking, is there a catch?
Ah, there it is. That's the catch. This one little condition. It changes the whole deal, doesn't it? Well, that part. The you have to sing for it part, that is the caveat. It's the specific condition, the limitation on that amazing offer.
So let's break it down. What exactly is a caveat? The best way to think about it is like the fine print of language. You know, it's that one little detail that you absolutely have to know about.
So the official definition is that a caveat is a warning or a statement that gives a condition or a limitation. But here's the thing, it's not just any old warning. It's a really specific one that's attached to a bigger statement. It's the but or the however that you really need to pay attention to.
So what's the difference between just a warning and a caveat? Well, a warning can be super general, right? Like someone just shouting, be careful. A caveat, though, is way more specific. It modifies a whole statement. For example, the deal is great, that's the main point, with the caveat that it ends tomorrow. See? That one specific detail is the limitation.
You know, sometimes the best way to really lock a word into your memory is to find out its story. And the history of caveat is, well, it's basically a perfect clue to what it means.
So get this, the word comes straight from Latin. In ancient Rome, caveat literally meant let him beware. How cool is that? And that original idea, that feeling of beware, is still packed right inside the word today. A caveat is basically telling you to beware of this one important detail.
Okay, enough with the history lesson. Theory is great, but the best way to learn a word is to actually see it out there, in the wild. So let's check out a couple of real-life examples.
All right, here's something from a tech review. The phone is amazing. Fantastic camera and screen. Sounds great. But then comes that little warning. Can you spot the caveat here? What's the catch?
Yup, you got it. It's the short battery life. That's the specific limitation. That's the caveat that completely changes how you think about this amazing phone.
Okay, how about another one? This is something you might actually hear from a friend. They're telling you, you should definitely take that job. So what's the one thing you need to think about? What's the caveat they mention?
Exactly, it's the long commute. Now notice something really important here. The caveat doesn't totally erase the good advice, right? It just adds a very important piece of information you need to consider. It adds a little dose of reality.
All right, now for the best part. Let's make this word your own. I'm going to give you a super simple 3-step formula so you can start using caveat and sound totally natural.
It really is this easy. Step 1. Just say your main point. Something like, it's a wonderful apartment. Step 2. Introduce the catch with the phrase, with the caveat that. And finally, step 3. Add your specific warning. It can be noisy on weekends. See? It's a wonderful apartment, with the caveat that it can be noisy on weekends. Perfect.
And just like that, you've got it. You now know what a caveat is, where it came from, and most importantly, how to use it yourself to make your English sound even clearer.
So the big takeaway here is really simple. A caveat is the fine print in a conversation. It's the crucial detail. Now that you know what to listen for, I have a question for you. Where do you think you'll spot a caveat next? Maybe in a news report, or a review for a movie, or maybe just when you're chatting with a friend. Keep your ears open, you're going to start hearing it everywhere.